Hi everyone. So with this video, we'll be integrating Savo with a WordPress website. So without any further ado, let's get started with this video. Let's start over and read the documentation of integrating Savo with WordPress. You can also find the link to the same in the description box below. Starting off, our first step is to log in to the Savo Dev Console. Now clicking this link will redirect me to a page like this, which is also the Savo dashboard. Now you can sign up here or log in to get its access. You just have to enter your email and you will also receive the OTP for the same. Once you receive the OTP, enter that and you're good to go. Now this is how the dashboard looks like. Here is a list of all the projects that I've created so far. Now we have to create a new project and copy its API key for integration. Let's do that. So now we'll create a new project. We want to create a first WordPress website. So we click web and WordPress. Now let's continue and move ahead. Now I have to give my project a name. So let's give it first WP site in this case. Now also you can see that you also have to enter your host name. So for me, I'm gonna copy my host name of the WordPress website that I've created and I'm gonna enter that here. And now, as you can see, a new project has been created. You'll also get a file with all the project keys downloaded on your system. Now, let's go over to our project. And as you can see, here are all the details of our project. Now, from the docs, we have to copy the API key in step 2. So, let's do that. Let's just copy the API key. And this once this is done, we're good to go and you'll see a dialog box that says this has been successfully copied. Now, let's get back to our documentation. Now, the third step is basically to go to the admin panel and click plugins and select add new. So let's do that. Once you go there, you'll find something similar to this. You'll have to enter your username or email address, which you must have entered while creating your WordPress website, and you also have to enter the password for the same. And after that, you can log in to your WordPress website. Now, once you're logged in, your dashboard or your admin panel for WordPress is going to look something similar. So now this is just the same. This is the site that I just created. Now we have to go to plugins and we have to select add new over here. So once we do that, we'll be redirected to something like this. Here we can search our plugin. So we'll search Savo and this is what we'll get. Now we'll have to install this plugin. So let's install it. So we have already done the fourth and fifth step in from the documentation. Now moving to the sixth. Yes, now our plugin has been installed. Now we have to activate that. So here is an option. Once we have activated our plugin, it's going to look something similar. Now this is also going to come under the installed plugins. Now let's move to the next step, which is we have to add the Savo widget. But for doing that, we have to click appearance and then widgets. So let's go. In the admin panel, we can see there is an appearance option. There's themes, customize, widgets, menus, and a lot of other things. But we have to go to widget. Now, going to the widgets, right now we have something similar to this, just as we saw on the website. So we have to create a new widget. So in the documentation, it's written add the Savo widget wherever you want the login button to be placed on your website. So let's do that. Now we're gonna add the widget into our admin panel. So let's add a new widget. Let's search Savo in the search button. And here it is. Once we do this, a similar dialog box or a similar box is going to appear on your screen on your website. Now the title is going to be the same and there are a few other options. So back to the documentation and see what's the next step that we have to do. So just paste the API key which you copied in step 2, which is the API key like this. So we'll just paste it over here. This way the projects will be linked, and yeah, I think we are good to go now. Let's just update our website. So let's go and refresh our website. Once we refresh it, we should have a button like this. I have logged out and now I can see login. So once I click on login, I'll get something like this, which will ask me my email ID. And right now I'm entering a different email ID to see if this works or not. And yeah, I get the similar option of entering the OTP. Once I do that, I would be logged into my website. So this was it for this particular WordPress integration. If you have any other questions, you can reach out to us on our support and you can also join our community. Thank you.